The surprise today, the surprise ending that I promised you. These are taken from American magazines, and you may have to do a double take. It's real easy to see it on the originals. It may not be quite so easy to see it on the transparencies. Reptilian eyes. Did I get that right? Yeah. All of these pictures out of American magazines. Reptilian eyes. So like the lady who told all these stories in Arabia, you'll have to invite me back for me to tell you more. Reptilian eyes. Can you see it? You see what I'm saying? Look up here. Look up here at there. Do you see how the eyes are reptilian? I've actually met some very respectable people who wouldn't tell me stories, like this one psychologist who's seen countless numbers of people in her life, who's actually seen people like this. Questions? Now that I've wore you out.
Repeat the question too afterwards.
Okay. She asked, how do they get reptilian eyes? I wasn't going to talk about this subject, but I don't have final answers on some of these things. I can give you tentative answers. One of the big programs that the Illuminati is carrying out is the creation of Nephilim. If we look in the scriptures, it says, as in the days of Noah, it would be like that today. In Noah's time, God wasn't being vengeful in destroying the earth. The earth was being corrupted genetically by fallen angels marrying with probably both animals and people. And in order to preserve life, God brought an end to the world. And today, there's a lot of genetic experiments and Nephilim being created that are hybrids. And this is a very important part of what the Illuminati is doing. And my guess is this relates to that. You talk about your lineages like your Rothschilds, and they have been intermarrying with what the public calls aliens. And so that these people aren't human as we would know human. They've been pretty thoroughly demonized. If we go back in time, the chief advisor to Queen Elizabeth I, Sir John Dee, he was a Kabbalistic black magician. He had gone to the continent and learned from the top Jewish Kabbalists black magic, and he was the chief advisor in the British Empire, and he created Enochian magic and the Enochian language, which the Illuminati, which are hiding behind the Jehovah's Witness headquarters, they use Enochian rituals. That's what the power of the Enochian magic is. The watchtowers. That's why they call it the Watchtower Society. But anyway, they get a laugh when they say Watchtower Society because it's got a double meaning. Got sidetracked here. Sir John Dee conjured up demons or angels, with his black magic. The beings that he conjured up, there were pictures drawn of them, and they look identical to what we call gray aliens. That tell you something? And then I visit with debriefing people that came out of high levels of the Illuminati, and these different types of aliens are participating in Illuminati rituals. I could go on. The bottom line is I have concluded that there are no good aliens. The aliens are demons, and we've got a mixture going on of demons and flesh and blood, and we've also got other genetic experiments.
Because it is sometimes so unbelievable, the truth escapes becoming known.
The answer to all this and the clue to this cosmic riddle may be found in the ancient book of Genesis. And back there in chapter 6, we are told of a very amazing and bizarre event. The sons of God saw the daughters of men and saw that they were beautiful, and they lusted after them. And then we read they married them and sired children from them. The ancient interpretation, and in my opinion the correct one, is that the sons of God were demonic beings or fallen angels, and that they came down to earth, they lusted after the daughters of men, they married them, and produced this amazing progeny, this hybrid progeny of the Nephilim. And the very word Nephilim does not mean giants. It comes from the root Nephal, fallen ones. Jesus said, as in the days of Noah, so in the days of the coming of the Son of Man. Of all the patriarchs and prophets of the Old Testament, the key to prophecy above all others is Noah. And something happened in the days of Noah that was a distinctive characteristic of Noah's time that didn't happen before or after. Wars and famines and pestilences and natural disasters have always happened. But something happened in the days of Noah, and the most sinister and bizarre of all the things that happened was this intermarriage between the angelic race and the human race. And of course the mastermind behind it all was another angel, a fallen angel, Lucifer. Now we believe that as they came in those days, we may very well be on the edge of another invasion from outer space. That Satan will once again make another attempt, maybe the final assault on the human race, in order to wean men and women away from the worship of God. He has tried before, he will inevitably try again. And by seducing the human race, by sending these so-called entities from space, demonic beings, he will try to get people all over the world to worship him and to deprive God of the worship that is due to him. Fortunately, we know what the end result is going to be. But this final or omega assault that will come at the end of time may trigger the coming back of Jesus Christ to rescue his own. Satan has failed before, and the Bible predicts he will fail again. We are told quite emphatically in God's Word that the kingdoms of this world shall become the kingdom of our God and of his Christ. Satan will make the attempt, but our God, greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world.